Hello everyone, welcome to FINA1221 Introduction to Finance. I'm Frank Liu and this is Daniel Cahill.
So the purpose of this video is just to welcome you to the unit. We're going to talk about a little bit about our experience in this unit and a few common questions related to the textbook, which one we'll be using, can you use an older version, things like that.
Daniel and I have been co-lecturing this unit since 2018, isn't it? 2019. So this makes the third year running the unit together and the third time making this video. Daniel, what do you think about the difficulty level of this unit?
I think that it varies from student to student. In my opinion, it has a very steep learning curve. Because there are a lot of new concepts that you're going to be picking up, and those concepts, particularly in the first half of the unit, are going to be required for the second half of the unit. So you really need to be keeping up with the work in the first half so that you can do well in those later chapters. But it will depend from student to student. Some students find it quite easy to really grasp those early concepts, and for other students it takes a little bit more time. So it's very important that you're able to identify what student you are, whether or not you find it easy or whether or not you think it might take a little bit more time.
Just some very encouraging fact that last year we had about over 20% of students who received HD, high distinction in this unit. That's about 80 or 90 students.
Frank and I try and make a lot of resources available, and we try and make ourselves available for any kind of questions that you have. Frank, you are known for your discussion board. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. Since 2016, we have a very, I wouldn't say unique, but very one-known feature of Introduction to Finance is our very active discussion board. So as you can see on your screen, there will be 8 different forums in this discussion board. There will be questions related to lecture materials, tutorials, My Finance Lab, mismatch exam, final exam, or if you don't know how to classify or categorize your questions, it could be a miscellaneous questions forum and a general chat room where you can form study groups and asking anything. And you can also talk about the current affairs around the financial market. So last year, we had a very active discussion board. As you can see in the forum 03, questions related to My Finance Lab, which is about 30%, I think 30% in your overall assessments. We had about 1,100 posts over a 3-month window. That's a lot. All right, let me ask you a question, Daniel. What textbook do we use?
Well, the textbook that we will really be following for the semester looks like this, if it will allow me to show it. There we go. Fundamentals of Corporate Finance. But students will often ask, whether or not they can use an older textbook. So you might see textbooks that look like this one.
Global
Corporate
Edition?
Finance. Yeah, Global Edition. It's a lot thicker. It's got a lot more pages in it. And so can they use older editions if they want, Frank?
Yes, of course, because all tutorial questions will be provided and students do not need to buy a textbook to get an access code for My Finance Lab test. We'll provide that in week 1 lecture slides.
Yep. Was there anything else that we needed to add in this welcome video?
I think this year we're trying something different. So we introduced a new segment called Conversations with Your Lecturers. Is that what it's named? I mean, we really came up with names in one afternoon. Conversations with your lecturers I think every 3 weeks. So 4 times this semester on a Thursday. So that will be week 3, 6, 9, and 12. So basically in this 1 hour long, doesn't have to be 1 hour, it could be 10 minutes, it could be 15 minutes. In this conversation with your lecturers, you can talk to us, you can ask questions, and we can talk and sort of give you a summary about what has been taught and what's difficult and what common questions students usually ask. And it can be anything really. It's just really an opportunity for people for us to interact, given that not everyone is on campus.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right.
I think that's pretty much it. Well, we'll see you on Monday, and I will see you on Zoom. So have a very productive and enjoyable semester.
All right. See you
Bye.
later, everyone. Bye bye.